I'm going to show you how to do an inch card right now. So, an inch card, I'm going to use multiple colors for this. Would start out, so yeah, I'll start out with the black. So the black, I'll start out with an inch. I'm just going to draw this over here. And like this is an inch on the inch card. Now, we could, of course, do better coloring this in and take a lot of time and make it look pretty. But unfortunately, like oh, maybe there is. There's like a paintbrush tool, right? Oh yes, that helps. So I've got my big inch here. I'm just going to color this block in quickly. And I'm leaving a little room in the middle here. Well, maybe I'll use the white marker to go over the middle, but kind of really wish there was a fill brush for this. And we'll say, using the white brush here, I got 1 inch, and just clean this up. Okay, now from the big inch, I'm going to move down right here, and I'm going to do the 1/2 inch. And this should help you with your measurements. So I've got 1/2 inch, and I have, when I add them together, a whole inch. Or in this case, this would be 2/2. So these things, as you can see, are all the same size. And I'm just going to color all around here. Oh, this isn't so bad. It's kind of like a lighter version. I can live with that. Quite nice, actually. Just gonna finish coloring in there. Okay. So we got a 1/2 and then 2/2, and it's cut in the middle. So now if I go to the pen and let's say I take the red pen and I cut these 2/2 in half, then I've got quarters. So I've got quarters here. I got 1/4, kind of by itself, and then 2/4, as you can see, is equal to a 1/2 inch. Moving along, I've got 3/4, and then of course 4/4 is equal to the full inch right here. Moving on, I'll fill that in to make it look nice. Let's see if it works here. Yes, I really like this this one with the lighter color. That works for me. So I've got 4/4. And then I'll go to the 1/8, or oops, wrong kind of pen. So if I divide these guys in half, I'll get 1/8. So let's just go through here, start cutting these in half. All approximates. So next thing on your card is going to be 1/8. So I have 1/8, 2/8, which is the same thing as 3/4, 3/8, 4/8, which is the same thing as a 1/2 inch, 5/8, 6/8, which is the same thing as 3/4, 7/8, and 8/8. Color it in, make it look nice. And then finally with the blue, I will do those devilish 16ths. Oh, I did it again. Wrong pen. I'm really going to have to stretch here to try to get my numbers in there, especially when it goes to 16. But this is how you kind of do your measurements with a fractional ruler. For everything within the inch, you can always divide by 2 and find new measurements. Okay, so I've got 1/16. I have 2/16, which is the same thing as 1/8. 3/16. 4/16, which is the same as a quarter. 5/16. 6/16. 7/16. 8/16. That's the same as a half inch. 8/16. Seeing as it comes down right there. 9/16. 10/16, which is the same as 5/8. 11/16. And then 12/16. That's the same thing as a 3/4. 13/16. 14/16. 15/16. And 16/16. So those are all the 16ths, and that took a tremendous amount of time. Let's highlight them. So this is your inch card, and it shows you how to break down each of the inches and do countings and where everything lines up. I'm just going to quickly draw a ruler on the bottom, and I'm going to use all of these colors to kind of line up where everything goes. So on the bottom, that's not what I wanted. On the bottom, with the inch ruler here, we're going to go like this, and we're going to start at 0, and we're going to start right here at 0, and we're going to go to 1 inch. And let's start dividing this ruler up. So we got, first, right about in the middle, we got our half inch. 1/2. And then in red, I'm going to break it up. We got our 1/4. And going over here, that's 3/4. And I'm not even going to touch it. I'm just going to leave it like that. Then we went to the green for the 8ths. So I have my 1/8. And then 3/8, 5/8, 7/8. And then I break down for the blue for the 16ths. So 1/16. And then 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15/16. So that's what the rulers looks like and kind of what it's all about. You have to get good at interpreting all of this. So that's why I'm going to have you make this card where you break it down into sections. And if you need to figure something out, you could go to the card and kind of figure out like how many lines is on the ruler. So if the ruler has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines between, it's an 1/8 ruler. So you can use this to figure out like, okay, so I've got it pointing to like here on the 1/8 ruler. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. Or as you can see up here, 5/8 on the 1/8 ruler. So hopefully this will help you in your understanding of measurement. Have a good day.